Welcome to 50 Creature Stories, and today we're doing our 28th short story, and let's get this started with. Today it's called this title, it's the Chrysanthemums. What is a chrysanthemum, you might be asking? Good question. It's a plant that in the book is described like this. Kind of a long stem flower, it looks like a quick puff of colored smoke. That's it. That's a nice way to describe them. That's basically what a chrysanthemum is, and it doesn't really help us a lot. Also, I tried Googling them, it didn't work. My Wi-Fi is horrible right now, and that's it. So let's see what the story is about and what it can tell us. So basically, our main character is this woman. She goes ahead with this. Her husband goes ahead and says, "Hey, how about we go out for dinner tonight and like watch a movie for like 2 hours? Afterwards, maybe we can just go ahead and eat some dinner at the hotel." And they're like, "Oh yeah, that'd be nice. I like eating somewhere not at home." That happens, and she just decides to do a bunch of things. In the meantime, however, she starts fixing things up. She goes ahead and starts growing some things. Also, apparently her mother had a green finger, so apparently she has a pretty good way of growing plants. She's pretty good at it too. She can kill aphids, insects, cockroaches before they can even do any damage to her plants. And her most prized possession of these plants are the chrysanthemums. As I've mentioned, those colorful, smoky-like plants. That happens. And then there's this guy, this hobo, I guess, just comes along and says, "Hey, you need some pots," and then just says talks to her a bit, and then they have a few conversations. And then he goes ahead and offers his help in fixing her pots and pans. She resists like this. "No, I do not need pots and pans to be fixed today. No, thank you very much." He says, "How about sword, like knives and scissors and sharpening like that?" Nah, lots of people actually just go ahead and mess up their scissors and knives trying to sharpen them, but I know a way to actually do it better. In fact, I got this machine that can do it. That's patented. I won't let you see it, so because yeah. And she's like, "Nah, I don't have any knives and scissors you can sharpen right now." "Are you sure about that?" "Yes, I'm really sure about that. Please go away now before I'm going to have to go ahead and do something to you." And she's like, "Okay, fine." But then he said, "Hey, can I take some of those chrysanthemum plant seeds?" So like I was passing by this old lady who basically has every kind of plant variety I can think of, and she basically had this thing where she just went ahead and wanted chrysanthemums because that's the only kind of plant that she basically doesn't have, and she's asking you for some chrysanthemums. Is there by any chance you can like let that happen? And she's like, "Let me think about it." "Yeah, sure. Yeah, but seeds aren't worthless here. You have to put them in this moist sand." "Yeah, here's some seeds. Put in some moist sand. If the journey's too long, just put some water in them." He's like, "Nah, what's that?" "Ah, yeah, okay." It goes ahead, and then the woman, our main character, goes ahead and offers the pots and pans that needs to be, that has a bunch of dents in them. He's like, this should be easy. Grabs a hammer, undents them. Here you go. I'm keeping one of them, though, yeah? "Okay, and 50 cents, please." "Oh, 50 cents, that's a pretty good deal. That's why I have satisfied customers." And then goes ahead, he goes away, and she's pretty content and happy and stronger than she's ever known. And then her husband comes back, they go to the movies, and her husband actually just comments on how well she is. Like, how happy and how good she is. And she's like, "Really?" "Yeah," and she just boasts about it. And then later she realizes that when the chrysanthemum seeds are thrown out by the man, and she actually feels a bit heartbroken. She covers herself up because she's crying like an old woman. That's it. So, what can we learn here? First of all, there's a bunch of business in this too. The whole hobo is into the repairing business. Also, it's a pretty good prices too, because like he doesn't need to spend on fancy equipment. All he needs is just a hammer and his patented machine that he made from, I don't know, trash, junk, some things from the scrapyard, those kind of things. However, there are a bunch of other things to go ahead too. Plants themselves are also great here. And one more thing that I'm going to mention about this book is that, this story goes ahead and tells us a lot about how people seem to work out. People seem to like things and say they do things just as an excuse so they can talk to people they'd like to talk to. And sometimes people go ahead and do their own discussions because they just want to go ahead discussion. Some people just go ahead and find an excuse to talk to a person they like. Like if you want to go ahead and talk to someone you crush or something like that. That all works out and that all happens. And the next thing that I know could happen in this story is that people are just self-worthy. Some people just don't realize how strong and how happy they can be until like someone else shows them how strong and how happy they can be. Other people already know that, but they don't. I already know they're happy and strong and happy. They don't know how sad they can be, and like how heartbroken they can be until like they're actually shown their heartbrokenness and things that happen like that. And to be honest, I think there's a lot of things to actually go ahead with the story itself. The story probably has a little hidden meaning in, like all stories do. Unlike those stories who are just there for pure entertainment. This story has probably been written just because of the business side of things, like how people seem to like each other, but sometimes how people can fake it. People can fake it till they make it, or people can fake it till they become it, but some people fake it till they don't have to do it again. And that's what this person did. And that's what a lot of people do. They fake doing it until they don't have to do it. And that's actually the end of the story. Also, hopefully you guys actually do learn something from this too. And don't fake it till you don't have to do it. Fake it till you become it. Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you become it. Also, I think the fake it till you make it sounds better because it's a rhyme. So I guess until next episode, I'll see you guys soon. And so until then, now, peace. Bye bye. Wear a helmet.